The amount of things I'm trying to accomplish by myself this weekend should not be humanly possible. So we're gonna use the slow cooker. Let's make a pot roast. Yum! I'm moving my office to a new room, which means I had to take out my old desk, take stuff off the wall, patch the holes in the wall. Now I have to repaint the wall. I'm trying to do this all in 2 days. I don't know why. But this is why I love slow cookers, because you can throw everything into one pot and then let it cook all day while you're doing other stuff. Let's do it. Okay, first we need to get organized. Cutting board, we have gold potatoes, carrots, celery. We're cheating a little bit, so we're using packets of brown gravy and slow cooker, both from McCormick. Mushrooms, which is a little abnormal in a pot roast, but I love mushrooms, so we're throwing them in. White onion, we only need one. And I'm using a boneless chuck roast. It's the shoulder cut. It just was the best price. $13.91 for about 2 pounds. We also need a bunch of seasoning. I'm gonna get ranch seasoning. It's the secret to this. Garlic salt, a steak blend, and a little bit of Meat Dad's Daddy Dust. And all the usual salt, pepper, garlic, onion, whatever you want to put to season up this chuck roast, just grab it. The only thing you can over season with is salt, and we're not going to do that. We're going to be careful, so get everything else. I don't know if you guys ever saw my video of me making wine salt, but I'm going to use wine salt for this. It smells like Cabernet. I don't know why I left it in this thing. Weird. Steak seasoning. And we're going to really get this covered. Garlic salt, Daddy Dust. We'll save the ranch for later. Flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. Drizzle with olive oil, and then just get dirty. Oh yeah, baby. Give it a little meat massage. Look at that. And we're gonna let that sit while we chop up the veggies. What's great about this board is that I just take this meat cover off, and now I have a clean chopping board to chop the veggies. Now, I'm not totally obsessed with big chunks of celery. So what I do is I use this guy, I put it on its thinnest setting, and then I simply just make super thin slices so that it kind of just melts as it's cooking and you don't get these big chunks of celery in every bite. All right, those are done. Let's put these to the side. For the mushrooms, I thought about keeping them whole, but they're pretty big, so I'm just gonna chop them in half. I'm obsessed with a huge bite of mushroom. I'm tempted to leave these whole as well, but I'm gonna cut them in half. A quick chop. I love these type of potatoes because you don't have to peel them. You can just throw them straight into the pot. Boom. We don't need to chop the carrots, so last but not least is the onion. And I'm gonna use the mandolin again here because I'm half lazy and half just want really thin onions. Please don't make me cry. This is gonna make me cry. I can like feel the liquid splattering towards my face. Ain't no shame in kitchen safety. See, that could have been my finger. I'm gonna do an entire onion just because onions create so much freaking flavor, and we are all about the flavor. Ooh, look at that. Now we're just browning this, so get it nice and crusty on all sides. Toss in the onions and let them get all brown in that meat juice. My heat's on low. Now we're gonna add in our slow cooker packet and our brown gravy packet and the secret sauce, which is our ranch seasoning. Mix all that together. It's gonna look a little weird now, but we're gonna put it in the crock pot and add some water to it. Add in about 1.5 to 2 cups of water. Lots of splashes. And then we're just gonna dump in all of our veggies. Before we do that, we're gonna do 1 full stick of butter, a full bag of carrots, our potatoes, celery and mushrooms. We are overflowing. Give it a good mix. Get the veggies covered in all of that gravy flavor. And then of course, we're gonna top it off with our beef roast. Don't drip, don't drip, don't drip. Lay that beef right on top. I'm gonna put this on low for about 5 hours. After 5 hours, I am going to pull the meat out of the liquid and shred it. I'm gonna keep the shreds in pretty large chunks and then just pour the meat back into your stew. You can just stir it and serve it, or you can let it brew for a little bit longer.